All right. Hold on. OBS audio.
There
Okay,
was
they can
a
hear you
error
now
in the-
properly.
in the chat.
Okay.
I need to adjust things because stream, pretend you don't see this.
It's still on starting soon for me,
No,
funnily enough.
Give it
Hi,
half a
chat.
second.
Hi, chatter.
Not scuffed at all.
Scuffed stream.
Very
Oh my
scuffed.
Scuffed.
Very scuffed.
Scuffed stream.
Clip it. Clip it.
I'm going
clip
to
it.
cry.
Clip it. Chat, clip it.
Scuff.
Keldo just showed
Damn.
up, which means I have to really quickly realign everything.
The good is, this is just like readjusting, I'm assuming just Keldo and me.
Yeah, just Keldo and you. It shouldn't be that bad, honestly. I just got a
Man.
real quick recrop.
Man, imagine just arriving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Shadi, I thought you were in here before me, and then they told me, like,
No.
no, we're waiting for Keldo. I'm like, the fuck?
Yeah, you were doing fine.
And then we stopped.
I sent-
editing and you were
I
right.
sent
I knew
I
you were
sent
gonna
that
be late,
message
yeah.
with the full intention of telling you don't wait for me.
Oh, you didn't. Well, you didn't say that bit, and I'm not a subtext person.
I actively went. I don't know when I'll be back.
Oh, sorry. Did you assume that I'd understand that?
I
I'm
don't know,
autistic,
maybe-
Keldo.
Autistic people.
maybe hearing
Say
somebody won't know when they might be on.
I thought you.
AKA they might
Okay, to
never
be
be
honest,
on.
You say you say something similar at least like half the time, and usually takes like a half an hour or an hour. So like.
Well, no. Usually for these, I show up roughly on time, and then for the Thursday ones, I say, "Hey, I'll be a few minutes late," and then I show up in under 30 minutes.
A few minutes late, 30 equals 30 minutes.
Under, I said. Under.
All
but
here
we're all
now.
here. But yeah, Nightbot was attacking chat, and I fixed it. We're all good now.
Why was
Well,
Nightbot
I
attacking
guess-
chat?
'Cause
Why
I
would you
invo-
make them
because
attack them?
I forgot to turn down the settings, and so it was timing out Itza for spam and capital letters, even though I don't care about that.
Kelder, do you want to roll to see if you can go lower than the lowest roll for
The
recap?
lowest roll, by the way, is a natural 1.
Yeah.
So
I don't think it's even worth it.
Yeah, I don't
Do
think
it.
it's
Get a
even
nat
worth
1.
it.
If you roll a nat 1, then you gotta do it.
Yeah, because as DM, I'm better than you. I roll.
What is
one,
it?
by
Then
the
you
way.
just gotta redo
What
it.
is it just a normal roll
Straight
again?
roll.
Just a d20.
Roll me a d20.
Get fucked.
A 4. Whoa.
Yeah, I rolled a 2, I was like, here we go, and then all of a sudden, he was just like, I got a now.
I got a natural 1.
I got
Like,
a natural.
how?
I got a natural one. I got a natural
But yeah,
one.
you know, here's a fun thing that I can do.
Mm-hmm.
That's our players today.
Woo!
Give them love. Woo.
We got Froggy. We got
Also,
Keldo. We
You
got
had a
Kira,
struggle
and
there.
We got Kai.
oh shoot, I
You got
forgot
3
how to
Ks
do
over
this.
here.
Oh,
Kelder,
just
Kira,
realized.
and Kai. That's how my thing's lined up right now.
I need to grab a link real quick, besties. Give me half a
I
second.
realized what I just said, and now.
Yeah, I just realized
I
it
just-
too.
I wasn't listening.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Go
I'll
ahead,
just listen
ignore
back
that.
at the
Think about
VOD.
that
Don't worry.
You'll hear it and you'll be like, oh,
Lamar.
oh.
I think it's.
So I'm kind of sick right now, gamers, so brain's not working out well.
Sick,
Yep.
tired, all the above.
Gaming, oh my god. What's the thing? It's like,
Did you just get sick from your other D&D? Is that just what happened?
Let's go! Discord link!
Killing myself. That is, in fact, not what I meant to do, but it's close
Well, I
enough. It's close enough. Okay, look, Dawn showed me how to do this like a
Once?
week ago,
Yeah.
and I've already forgotten how to work it. I was
Good
trying
job.
to edit the link.
Good
That
job.
I'll just ask him later. But close
So,
enough. There's
what
that
were we
squid link.
doing?
Whoa, yeah. I think I'll. Yeah.
So, what were we
Anyway,
doing last session?
Let me do the recap, guys. Cause I
can you handle the truth.
Can y'all
You get handled
Can
the
you
truth.
handle the truth, Opal? Can you handle the truth?
Clearly not, since I'm
Clearly
having
not.
a
You had
mental
a mental
breakdown.
breakdown last time. And
Right.
well, let's just say y'all had come to this abandoned settlement type thing with like these really weird bodies that look ancient. Now, y'all looked around for a bit, finding this weird clock tower, messing around with it a bit. Y'all waited till like 11 when the clock struck 11, and then the town came back to life. Y'all being confused because like you knew that there was like something weird going on with the clock, but now the clock like there seemed to be like a and then it covered up the entire settlement. The settlement went back to what you can assume what it used to look like, but people were walking around like normal. And y'all talked to like the mayor, and the mayor was like, "Yeah, it just be like that, man. It just be like that." And hi, Moose. Yeah, the mayor was just like, "Yeah, you know, sometimes it be like that, and we can't really fix the clock because we can't like turn it off." And then someone got good and fixed the clock after he gave you permission.
Even though I was gonna do it anyway.
You were gonna do it anyway, but he was like, "Hey yo, maybe I don't know, due process."
Morgan's too good for permission.
And during, I guess you could call dead hour, it wasn't even an hour, it was like a few minutes while she was fixing it. Opal and Adrian took notice of an individual who was not dead, who did not turn back into a body, and you got a little sus. So you chased the guy down. And like he hid in a closet, and then Adrian threw the closet onto the ground and started threatening him, and he was and you know he was just, you know, he was in the closet, man, and then you forced him to come out of the closet.
Right, we didn't force him out, alright? My man just slammed down the wardrobe, and he just happened to be inside with the doors, you know, on the floor, alright?
Yeah,
That's
technically, they trapped him in the closet.
yeah, that's true. We did tell him that if he's not ready to come out, it's up to his time. I remember that. You're
Hey, I'm
respected
bisexual.
here. You're respected here in these parts.
And this kind of a mess of a man, you know, being like, I don't you know, I put the flaming sword away, talking to Adrian, and then had recognized Opal, as well as showed interest, because who wouldn't? She's a very tall muscle woman. Let's be honest here.
True.
Normal individuals, that's more, you know, like pretty women. But yeah, so like he seems to have known Opal, and Opal interrogated him while he was being a little shit. But then they left, and he was like, maybe second time's the charm, and like just fucking left him there. The mayor insisted on having a feast being thrown for fixing the
Actually,
clock.
I insisted on that.
Oh, you said it. He was like, yeah, totally. Yeah, you're right. You brought it up. Adrian was like, nah, we gotta get out. And the mayor's like, nah, man, stick around. We gotta throw a feast. Yeah, totally. And so that was done, and there was like a nice party thrown where Karen Gorm, as his name is, who by the way did reveal himself to be an Oni, like in the previous scene. I just didn't mention that, but like we know that. You know, asked Opal to dance, and they had a little bit of a conversation, and he revealed more about like what he remembers, which to be honest isn't much, but mentioned a name that Opal had a large reaction to. And then he didn't know how to handle that, so he was like, I'm gonna go get some drinks. I'm gonna get us some drinks. And then Adrian came over and was like helping out with that. I think we ended just around, you know, just the end of that.
I think they came back to the table or something and like just took a moment.
Yeah,
And that's
that
where
was
we
the
ended.
way. Yeah, I remember that.
yeah, but I think
So we left off on dancing about still mid party.
chat, does everyone sound like the correct like voice levels? I want to make sure that we're like all good and stuff. So like,
I was trying to get off the mega.
Frog, you say words.
That's accurate.
Say words,
Um,
Frog.
Right, Diggory, yes. Yes, I'm saying words. I can say quite a few words. Would you like me to keep talking words? I can tell you a lot of words. I know a lot of words. See, Eldrin vocabulary is quite advanced.
Very quiet except for Adrian for once. Okay, I'll turn. Okay, I know. I haven't got
Says
to
a
200
lot right
by
there.
the way because he's just so loud.
He's a quiet lad. Keldo is a quiet lad.
And then let me go.
Right
to
up until I'm angry.
this.
That is actually
That's
true.
too
Oh,
well.
you slam your table.
Oh, do we want an example of that?
No.
Are you sure?
When a frog held up their
No.
hands, like stopping them, like as if it's gonna do
Are you?
anything.
No.
Are you? Oh, I just hit the mic.
Close enough.
Es el karma, way.
Okay.
I hit the mic.
What does chat think now? Fixed it too well. What do you mean?
Oh,
Just,
Now I'm
quiet.
quiet and everybody else is loud.
No, you still sound loud to me at least. I only turned you down like 50 out of 200.
Yeah.
Is he good? I don't know why.
Who's quiet? I sound quiet.
Demon
Okay, one
sound-
second. I turned
We're just
myself
doing
down.
individual mic checks real quickly. We kind of really only did Froggy.
Yeah,
Yeah, balancing time, gamers.
Woo.
Yeah.
I think you sound fine. And then Keldo.
I
I
feel
think
like
it's
balancing should be something we do before stream.
Well, I mean,
Absolutely.
Fair, but like I can't
Scuff, stream, scuff.
I
stream,
can't
scuff,
tell.
Scuff, stream.
when people are loud or
You
not.
you don't have to tell. You should have little things rising up and down.
You
telling
are all the exact same thing, which and it's never accurate. It's never accurate.
Ah, gotcha. Fair enough.
Uh,
Is that good, guys?
Kira's quiet. Okay, I'll turn Kira up a little bit higher. Speak,
Ah. Hello, hi, I am a person, I exist.
Kira.
Mhm,
Lovely.
Yep,
I think we got that. Welcome back to the party.
Yes.
Hi, hello, how are
The
you?
bot needs to be turned.
Oh, I guess Diggory and Morgan just finished dancing, so just kind of coming back to the tables as well. At least Diggory is.
I think Morgan's just following.
Fair. Diggory's just kind of looking at the food like. Now, I'm not quite sure. Do you think we should leave the town briefly to eat something? Because I'm not sure if we'll actually stay sated after we leave. And it wouldn't be good to see town. What do you think?
Just
Morgan?
likes to shrug.
Just shrug. Opal, Adrian! For here! Opal, Adrian!
I.
Oh.
Digger. Oh boy.
Opal's away. Opal's walking away, remember?
Gotcha. So just kind of like, oh, where's Opal? Adrian! Adrian?
He'll walk over. Yeah.
Hi. Oh, right. So, I think it's good to assume that probably anything we eat here is not going to last long. Do you think we should go have supper right outside the walls? Just so we don't skip a meal? It wouldn't be healthy to skip a meal.
Wait. What do you? What did? Where? You were the one that wanted to be here. At the...
Yes, I know. I want to come back right after. It's just to be healthy to eat something real quick.
They have. Okay.
You want to do that, or do we bite
We
the bullet?
can-
Personally, I'm going to eat a sandwich at least.
So you want to walk out of the village to eat something and then walk back and go to a feast?
Indeed.
Looking at Morgan. Are you going with or?
There is nothing from Morgan.
There is nothing for me here.
There's nothing for me here.
That's not what I meant!
Oh, okay.
She just
Also, between us three, between us three, do you think if I asked the mayor to dance, I'd get a dance?
You know what? Yeah, let's go
It's there.
and chill outside for a minute. Yep.
I did buy something that I want to check if it'll stay together, or if I need to start writing notes on it.
Okay.
Well, let's go!
Okay.
So, the goal is just to walk literally just outside the edge of the town,
Mhm.
and just eat some sandwiches
See some
because
food. That makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys.
Where's Opal? Just real quick, like the girl's like, also, oh, and where did Opal go? Did she go to sleep already? Apparently.
She's dealing with things.
Oh dear,
So
is she sick?
no, she's.
Mentally.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that.
Damn. All right. She mental.
Is she mental?
She mental.
Is she mental, boy? Love? Is
British.
she mental, love?
Oh, whatever she's dealing with, let's hope it's nothing too bad. Is she alright?
She's okay. She has to deal with some things first, though.
Understandable. Well, let's deal with our things and go eat. We should probably, if we prove to be hungry as soon as we step out, we should probably go to her because I recall she was a bit peckish before we even went in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with that, we set out to the edge, just literally just the very edge.
That's fair. You know, because it is dangerous. Yeah, you all like go just beyond the barrier and crossing over. You have spent basically the entire day here. There was that little like brief interval in the middle, which probably would have also affected. But from there, you were right in assuming that the food probably wouldn't stay, as you guys are very hungry. Probably would like to drink some water, you know, other such things like that. And the book that you were carrying.
Yeah, while leaving, like, Diggory specifically, like, wraps it in their, like, cloak to make and kind of watches what happens to it.
You can feel that it still stays, like, solid, but if you were to, check it, it has definitely aged. You're still able to read it, but it has aged a lot.
Well, Diggory sets up the usual picnic we have. Like, any tea? What kind of sandwiches?
Sure.
So, Diggory sets up
Thank
the
you,
usual,
family.
and while the water's, like, preparing, like, they kind of very gently look over the book, like, how it's holding, kind of test it, essentially.
The pages are, like, having that bit of, like, a warp to them. They're very yellowed. When you carefully, like, open, like, the cover, you can hear that kind of, like, crack of, like, the binding kind of probably coming apart, dry rot type vibe. But the words on the pages are still legible, if a little bit faded.
It's just like, well, I suppose it'll have to do unless one of you knows how to fix books.
Not my forte.
Aged books are a little hard to fix.
Yeah. Yeah.
It would just be
Tomes.
rewriting the book. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Diggory, like, also, like, oh, right, while we were
Who
actually...
just rolled something?
Nothing?
What did you roll?
Okay.
How to give your players anxiety 101. Step
Yep.
1.
Just start rolling.
Start.
Someone takes D10 damage just out of nowhere.
Opal,
Hear
you
Opal
die.
in the background.
Paranoia aside, because I'm scared now, but Diggory doesn't know that.
Alright.
So while we're eating, this is like literally we're having this meal so we can, you know, not be absolutely horrible as soon as we leave the next day. And he's like, I went to buy this book. It's a history book, actually. Talks about the time before all this. Well, what's around us, and the time before darkness, apparently. You know those legends we were told? Seems they weren't legends.
What? Okay.
It's quite fascinating, actually. I mean, it's not much of interest. What's gone is gone, but you good?
No, it's just
Yeah?
You good?
Yeah?
I have the sun in my pocket.
Yes, you do.
Y'all still don't even
Hey,
know how
we're
to
reading it,
pronounce
Maddie.
it right.
Yep.
The day that y'all get to hear the phrase "the sun" properly in characters, the day that y'all get shit. No, we're not good.
Sorry.
Hi, new chatter, but no, we're not good.
Hi, Dusk.
I'm sorry. It's just oh yeah, things that are gone don't matter. Me, my pocket.
Hello.
Hongshu.
But you must admit, for knowledge that shouldn't really be talked about these days, it's quite fascinating. Apparently, there were cities close to each other. They even fought each other. Not just the world around.
Well, yeah, I can see that. It's as much as people get along because of the shared thread of everything outside everybody's walls or towns and all that. People will be people, good or bad.
Still absolutely fascinating. Diggory is like flipping in a way where you guys can see the book, by the way. Just kind of like not hiding it at all. Just kind of like. But yes, I suppose that we're done eating here. Lovely meal. Should find Opal and make sure she does so as well.
Make
Would
her
hate to.
make her a sandwich or something and bring it back inside. I'm
Good point.
going to go check on her, so you can just give it to me and I'll give it to her.
All right. Yeah, Diggory quickly makes a sandwich and hands it over, and he's like, "And I'm going to ask the mayor if he'll
Have fun. Bye. Adrian doesn't want anything to do with this conversation.
But it's the mayor.
But
You
it's
should
the
hear it.
Point exactly.
The mayor is literally just vibing. Why don't you guys not like the mayor? The mayor is just living
Well, no,
his
I'm
life.
fine with the mayor. Adrian doesn't want to hear about Diggory trying to have fun in that particular way.
Why did you like intonate on fun? Fun? Like, what do you mean there, Bucko?
Diggory wants to dance.
Yeah. That's how it all starts. That's how it all starts.
Okay.
Listen, that's you with your mind as a gunner. That is your fault.
Yes, it is.
On
Anyways,
our
That was
D&D
it.
show,
you quite literally went up to Adrian, whispered as he's sitting next to the mayor, "Do you think I have a chance with the mayor?" And
No. In another world, do you think I'd have one? Like fucking dating. Not.
I mean, it's. I gotta DM this to Demon. It's not gonna leave me alone.
sure.
Right, guys, forget our quest. Diggory's gonna try and get with the mayor and like become.
Forget following your sister. The mayor, on the other hand.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna try and become the first.
I mean, to be honest, like this town, and the fact that everything stays the same.
Hey guys,
Thank you, Kai. Thank you, Kai. Anyways, yeah.
Oh fuck! I gotta
I'll
drink.
go
I'll
try
send
and
it to
find Opal.
Akira.
Yes.
Thanks for that, Kai.
I thought it was funny.
That's funny, yeah.
Now, why would you send me that?
Because I want you to feel included.
Now I want to feel included.
Don't worry about it.
I
I'll tell you
can't
after.
focus anymore. I can only
Okay,
just
right,
think about
Okay. Ready?
dancing.
And 3, 2, 1. That's
Dead space. 3, 2, 1.
Ah! Anyway, hello. Welcome back to D&D. Last time on... just completely restarts.
Adrian went to find Opal. We went to go back to the party.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the party is still in full swing. If you're looking for the mayor is talking with a couple other individuals of the town, holding a drink. Like, yeah, we
Okay,
just got
okay,
the clock
Morgan.
fixed. I'm thinking some
Morgan.
good changes around here. Good progress.
Morgan, can you wingman me? Can you wingman me? Just. Morgan. Morgan,
Kira.
you there?
Huh?
Morgan,
Good job.
can you wingman me?
I have food
Diggory's
in my mouth.
asking
I
if
can
you-
imagine Morgan just has food in her mouth.
Diggory's like, come on, just drags Morgan over. And it's like, okay, do I look good? I look
Look the
handsome,
same.
beautiful.
It's the thumbs up.
I tap the mayor on the shoulder. It's like,
Oh,
well,
hello.
it is a lovely evening, isn't it?
Ah, yeah, it is. Since it's always evening, but you know.
Well,
Good
I
feast, though.
suppose that. Well, I suppose we see the evening all the time. We don't see someone like you all the time. Probably what makes
You flatter
more
me.
interesting. Right. Sorry.
Get
Is
it, Diggory.
it hot in here? I was
We're
wondering,
outdoors.
would you care for a dance?
Sure, why not? Puts down his drink. Holds that on.
I like look back at Morgan real quick, like, yeah, and then just take it.
You're not being subtle, but he finds it funny anyway. I love the really creepy music I got going on the bar, but this is a whole festival.
Yeah.
Like, feast type vibe. Not even a festival, it'd be like a feast. He leads you and him to like where everyone else is dancing. There seems to be this whole like kind of group dance going on, and like, you know, slide in. You don't really know the moves to it, but you pick it up as you go.
Aw. It's just like, oh, you're a lovely dancer.
I don't
You
know.
know, we dance.
I learned square dancing once. 2 years ago, before COVID. I was actually gonna go to a folk dancing festival, but then COVID. But yeah. You guys are dancing. Is there anything that you would like to like talk about with them?
Probably, honestly.
He's 2,000 years old.
Yeah, definitely. Like, although Diggory shouldn't be curious about this, they very much are. They're like, I was actually wondering, and pardon for my asking of the past, but what was the world like before? In more detail, what was the average day?
Well,
What?
the average day was, well,
I forgot he was
day.
like ancient.
Yeah, he's ancient, by the way. I
forgot about
mentioned this. He's old as fuck.
Listen, Diggory's over 100. It's fine.
that. He's over 1,000.
It's like a
Look, what?
like a 1-year-old and a 20-year-old.
No, please don't.
I know it's not like that because you're it's just, I guess when people get
Wait,
older,
you're-
like it's less of like a comparison, you know. Just
If
like
you're
how-
if you're just barely over 100, you are actively a teenager by Elven standard, or not. You are actively like 18 or something.
Yeah,
But
you
no,
like
but I don't know how exactly Diggory is, but I know it's in the hundreds.
Okay.
old enough, adult.
100 is 18 in Elven years,
Yeah,
essentially.
you become of age at
Diggory's
100.
definitely over that.
Yeah, like
Okay.
probably like 200, 300. It's good enough.
Look, we're talking about essentially an immortal here, and like an elf. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It happens all the time in media. But I tell what classes. Oh, yeah, that should be an easy cover. Froggy playing Diggory is a warlock. Kira, who is playing Morgan, is a artificer. We have Kai, who is playing Opal, who is a monk. And then we have Kelda, who is playing Adrian, who is a blood hunter.
Because I like complicated things.
Yes! It
Says
just means
you.
that I get to ask you anytime a different player of mine in a different campaign has blood hunter problems. Because I don't understand how it works, but you do.
And then you have poor Kira playing Artificer, which is more than complicated, it is complex.
Yep.
I had to be like, are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Gotta do your homework on that one. But,
Oh, I have.
oh yeah, I mean, if you're willing to put in the effort, I'm willing to let you play the class sort of thing, yeah. But, yeah, he thinks back to the time before, and he's, well, a normal day will, like I had said earlier, is certainly way brighter. More things to do than just staying cooped up in one little settlement. In my city, I forget the name at this point. It's long gone at this point. It was very large. It was easily like 20 settlements wide.
Oh, that's fascinating.
And even then, past the city walls, there was even more area, and people spread out. There was paths, roads, smaller places to visit. Traveling wasn't as dangerous. The trees were less clumped together.
Sounds like a lovely time to be around. Have you ever in that time perhaps heard of Hazelden? It's a settlement currently. I don't know if it went by the same name back then, but it's
No,
of my
not
people
sure
at
I
Richmond.
have.
That's fair. I'm just curious, I suppose. I know I shouldn't be.
There's nothing wrong with curiosity. Curiosity is just being alive.
Well, curiosity of the past, it's best not to think of things that are gone. I simply can't help myself at times, if I'm honest. Never could.
Well, the past was better. So it makes sense to want to reminisce. Nostalgia is, at times, a very good medicine.
Can I roll my wisdom real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
Cause that
Yeah, that one's a pretty direct contradiction from your like mental dissonance.
yeah. Let's roll. What
Oh yeah, by the way, it's, hello Digidragons, welcome to the chat. Diggory is talking with and dancing with the mayor of this town that they're in because he's hot.
yes. Yes, literally just that.
He is very hot. A 9.
That's a 9. That's only like just. No, it's. Thinking about the past hurts too much. It's best not to.
I mean, I don't mean to keep bringing up
I
point,
was
but-
curious. It was my fault for asking. Sorry, I should leave. I'm sorry about this. I actually not quite sure why I even wanted to stay
Alright.
here for a party. Of course, I'm perfectly alright. Always am.
Are you sure?
I just. Of course, just don't know
I
why
didn't say
indulged
anything to
in
upset
this.
you.
No. Like I said, it was my fault for asking.
Well, I'm perfectly willing to bring up things that I know.
But it's best not to think about what you've lost. Not anymore. I'm sorry, Can you sleep here? Well, sleep, rest. I don't. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
You can sleep in here, yeah.
I mean, I don't sleep, but I'm going to.
Can't sleep, gotta check that Snapchat notification.
That was me. That was me.
But yeah, Diggory just kind of like, even mid dance, just kind of lets go. And you can see that there is something behind the eyes. Like, that fog that is usually there is somewhat lifted, but almost as if Diggory is like walking back into it right now. And they're just like,
Well, I hope I'll see you again before you leave.
I don't know. Of course.
Well, have a good
Perhaps,
rest.
maybe. Yes, good night.
Good night.
And Diggory leaves. Diggory leaves him and says, "Wait, where can I rest?"
Hey, Madeline! Calls to like a random lady. Hey, you got that room open after your son moved out. You're opening it up. Could the travelers stay there for a bit? And I was like, yeah, I always love people around the house. And this blonde, slightly larger looking lady, like waves over. Hello, I have a room.
Oh, thank you. Yes. How lovely. How polite. You could you tell my friends if they come by where
Oh,
to?
yes, of course. I'll do that for you.
We'll leave first thing tomorrow.
That's what
We
you want.
shouldn't stay in places too long. And Diggory is just like, Morgan, do keep enjoying yourself though. Right. And Diggory like heads off to the room. Like,
It's a very bare
that's
room.
your demeanor. Like as they start walking away, like it's slowly coming back. It's like, yeah. Well, this place is lovely already. I can't wait to see the rooms.
Oh, yeah, my son just moved out. Wanted to get his own place. Yeah, it's got all of his stuff moved out. Maybe there's like a few trophies left in there.
Our trophies, ambitious one.
But yeah, it's
Right,
good
well,
bed.
let's go. Yes, it's best to rest the mind, even if you don't sleep.
She shows you the room, and it's got a nice simple bed, some very like some trophies that look like sports.
Diggory looks around it a bit, like with the slightest smile, even touches it a bit, but then just pulls the hand away, looks out the window just briefly, just to see if Aklis is perhaps there. Just kind of like, but not really expecting to see her there right now. Not like they fully expect not to see her, and then just sit down on the bed and go into trance.
By the way, the Snapchat notification was Bim telling me that they're in Mexico.
Ooh.
Ah,
Makes sense why they can't make it to D&D tomorrow. But yeah, what's everyone else doing?
Yeah.
Trying to find Opal.
Yeah, where is Opal?
That's a good question.
Where's
Which
Opal to?
I know Opal ran off to the clock tower and pulled out the small supply that they have for painting and started to. Yeah, that's what I remember last time that Opal did was like basically paint whatever she remembers. The last thing she does or truly remember, or at least attempt to.
I'm sorry, I was only half listening because I got a text from one of my bosses.
Diggory went off to find a room, told you to keep partying, but Diggory just kind of abruptly ended the night for themselves.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. So it is kind of just whatever party members doing.
Yeah.
Let's be real. At this point, Morgan's probably like against a wall or something, toying with one of her things again at this point.
The person that fixed the clock tower.
Yeah. Maybe trying to replicate a couple of the mechanisms she noted down.
I just realized something. If you're a kid and you come into this village, you are forever a kid.
Lamau.
Damn.
Thousands
Damn.
of years old, hundreds of years old, still a kid.
Damn. Imagine.
Actually, roll perception for me.
Oh.
Adrian,
I was making a joke, but okay.
I want to see what you notice. Ow! Oof! Carpal tunnel. Ooh, my wrist. Ah!
Demon, no.
I've been having carpal tunnel
I noticed
problems.
nothing.
You notice nothing?
You too?
8.
I've been dying, man. Art.
What the hell?
8, yeah. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
No.
I'm not even joking when I say I have 2 wrist braces for both arms. Because both of them hurt.
Don't lie, it's just so you can go boxing somebody.
They don't have knuckle protection.
Who needs knuckle protection?
If you want to not kill your hands?
You already do that anyways as an artist.
Yeah, I kill my wrists. And a bit of the back of my hand where the tendons pop out.
And you're back, because I know all of you artists are
My
shrimp.
back actually ain't that bad. I actually
You're
sit
all
somewhat properly.
shrimp.
Dude, my King Frog, I just saw it started leaning back just to get cozy.
But yeah, Opal, where are you?
Again, by the clock tower, so
Okay.
painting. The last thing that the last thing she can truly recall.
Adrian, you're trying to find Opal, right?
Yeah.
That's a pretty easy place to spot, I would imagine.
What's she drawing?
Apple's still like kind of like lost in thought.
Well, no, I'm asking what is she drawing? I'm not asking like.
Oh, I
in character. I'm asking like what do I see so far?
Do I
Or is
roll a
it just-
history for
is it-
that?
Is it just a
Then-
blank paper?
It's a blank hit.
Drug everything.
It'll
she
be
can
done in the
remember to
last
black
20 minutes.
paint.
It'll be done in the last 20 minutes before you go to bed.
Don't call me out like that, Kella. Anyways, damn. Anyways, do we roll a history for that then, Demon?
What was that?
What is Opal drawing?
That's a good question. I thought you had one in mind.
I mean, like, it depends. It just depends how much she does remember, because she's trying to remember the last thing she remembers.
Okay, last thing she remembered. It's a good question. 1 second. Let me just check my notes of what I've written down for you.
Because I can roll a history.
Though, yeah.
Okay, yeah, and I can, like... Well... Well...
A nat 20?
Well, oh, where the hell were you when I was trying to avoid telling recap? Yeah.
You avoided it.
Like the plague.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would say the last thing that you remember, in that would be helpful at all, I would imagine is running through the forest, adrenaline pumping, and what you notice is, looking back, something bright, something glowing that is kind of obscuring your vision. That is the first memory that you have.
Damn. Thank you, Nat 20.
You get a good
Alright. Alright. So then you can see that like what she's painting is like a complete forest, except in the middle she left it white. Specifically white. It's almost as if like kind of a halo effect she managed to replicate. But that is the only, everything else around it is just dark colors, just dark like woods. everything around it is obscure, but that center is still the blank canvas, untouched by anything. And you can tell her hands that there's still some pigment of like red.
Opal?
Is that really all that I can remember? Come on. Why? Come on. That name, that guy, what happened? What happened? You just hear like Opal still muttering to herself over and over again, like, what happened? Why that name?
Opal.
Huh? What? Yeah. Hi. Hello.
He just offers you a sandwich.
Like that meme from like, wait, the Hulk
Yep.
Alfred got taco?
Yep. Yep. What you got there? A smoothie.
Smoothie.
A smoothie.
A smoothie.
Opal looks up really pure confusion. It's just like, oh yeah, I haven't eaten. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
No. Yeah, is that all you needed me for?
He just looks over at the painting, he looks over at you.
Opal stands up to like cover it for a little bit, just like, you know, to obscure your vision, just like.
Shrugs.
Takes a bite of the sandwich, just like,
Rat eating a sandwich meme.
I really should just sit here and make sure you eat every single bite of that, just so you are starving tomorrow and I don't have to hear it from Diggory.
I should probably eat this outside, huh?
I don't think it matters.
Time here works differently than the outside world. I'm not sure.
Yep.
But,
Again, I'm here if you need me.
Understood. Don't worry. I'll be back in a little bit. I just need to, you know, clear my head for some things.
Just raises an eyebrow, turns around and walks away to go find somewhere to sleep, I assume at some point.
We'll just watch as you go away, looks back at the pain, looks back over there, it's just like, what really happened? And starts packing up her things and cleaning her brushes before going off.
It's so hot in my room.
Turn on a fan, forehead.
It's so fucking hot in this room.
Take off the jacket.
No.
No? Is it just spiteful now?
I don't want to put on my binder.
Oh, fair enough.
So I'm wearing a jacket instead.
Fair enough.
Euphoria kicking in if the jacket comes
Nah,
off.
it's because, like, if I raise my arms, armholes, man.
Oh.
Common sense. I don't want to show a titty on stream.
Don't be one of those streamers. No, do not pump
my
the titty
God.
on stream.
It's turning into that type of stream.
God damn.
I will leave. I will
No,
leave.
not the only straight person.
What? What? Repeat that again. You're like Ploop. Ploop keeps forgetting that it was straight.
I do keep forgetting that you're straight, to be honest. Deadass.
Don't shake your head there, frog. I saw that nod.
It may or may not be because we constantly call Kai the lesbian.
I
You just
know.
give
Listen,
such
just because
pure vibes.
just because my Sona has an off-the-shoulder jacket and literally like
And
has that
the
one shirt,
anime like shirt thing.
that thingy,
The
yeah,
one.
you know the one I'm talking.
Oh.
That's the worst time for your mom to walk in.
Oh, oh.
Oh my
Hi, Cinnamon. Hi, how you doing? Tell your mother we said hi. You're
Hi.
doing
Hi,
good.
Sid's mom.
Yeah, you're just, you're doing well. Hopefully
I'm a
she
Christian.
understands. Okay, there, Karen.
Hi.
It's like you remember. I don't know
Mother.
why I made her. You say I'm a show. I could think about it as like Karen, the character you played.
Mother, the
Karen
store
Moore.
is closed.
Mother.
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 What's happening? Sorry.
I don't even know. I think
Chaos.
Opal was cleaning up her brushes, and now I'm thinking of that one Karen.
The axolotl hat is Angie
The
or
actual-
sad. Is it Angie or sad? That's the question. Sad.
It's just
Sharon.
vibing.
You just vibing?
I also have. Eden gifted me this in Boston.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It looks like you just yeeted it across
I did.
the room.
I throw a lot of things. It's even funnier when my cat's in here and I'm doing D&D and I just kind of go. And like
Yep.
she keeps jumping up, so I'm just going.
It's just on loop.
It's
The
just
camera's
on
just
loop.
on a loop.
The cat just loves
It's
to
on a
keep
loop.
fucking popping back up. Why did I get worried that I was saying fuck? This is my stream. I can swear if I want.
Nice.
My stream. Anyway, it is becoming sleep time.
Adrian already left to go sleep somewhere.
All right, what's Morgan doing? Morgan was wingmanning and then was like,
Morgan just wallflowered and started working on random
Morgan
things.
No
is
one's
the
stopped
wallflower.
Morgan yet. Morgan is
Morgan-
going.
Anyone want to pick up Morgan? Because Diggory just told Morgan to keep enjoying themselves at the party and left.
I'll probably go pick up Morgan as I'm walking back.
Diggory did ask the mayor to like if
Going
he sees
shopping.
the others to tell them
Hey,
where
but it
Diggory's
would be
staying
good.
so they can like, they don't have to be separated.
I think it would be really funny if you just left Morgan.
I love how
No,
this is
we're not
supposed-
leaving the child in the store.
This is going to be detrimental to me, but I think it would be funny.
I'm just gonna go up to you though, like just to go like.
Who's getting bitches? Diggory! Diggory was getting bitches!
Yeah, and then ruined it.
Yeah.
Diggory, danced with the mayor and then had a whole moment and went away.
I think it would be. You guys didn't think about getting Morgan until the demon was like, you know what? Hey, what's Morgan doing?
I always
And
make
was
sure
like,
I
"No,
know what everyone's doing before
No,
I
I
can
thought
No,
of it.
I was thinking about Morgan. I was gonna pick you up to it regardless. I'm not gonna lie to you.
God,
Uh,
SMH.
I
It would have
really
been
I really
funny.
find it funny how this D&D campaign is supposed to be a horror campaign, but it's turned into a comedy.
Hey, that's
That's
why
all
I
Okay,
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 there. You
listen,
stream.
listen.
It's
The
us.
moment
is
that you throw
literally-
something scary in front of us, all of these characters are just gonna be like, okay, time to kill it.
True.
Okay, but enough
Literally?
sidetracking. Enough sidetracking.
Y'all go to bed.
Do I?
Do you?
Phew.
Okay, okay. Opal's gonna like see you leading onto the wall, go up to you after everything. It's just gonna like, you okay?
See, she's just playing with one of her gadgets, like messing around. She's got some of the papers, spewed about around her.
Do you know where the others are?
She's not saying anything.
I'll go find the others, and if I do, I'll be sure to come back to get you. Deal?
She just keeps on working.
The
And
mayor.
Opal goes.
The mayor catches your eye, Opal, and is like, "Oh, we have rooms, for y'all to sleep in." Diggory asked for them.
Oh,
I was told to
that's
carry on the
not
message.
Diggory. Alright,
Morgan
thank
Oh,
kinda
it's that
just
house right
looks up
there.
for a
Points.
second before looking back down at her. Her
Alright,
little-
thank you. Like, it goes back to Morg, just like, just be sure to get in on time and sleep. Or get some type of rest. And Opal just leaves you alone. Hoping that, like, you're coming on your own.
It's not happening. They're gonna stay up all night. We're gonna have to suffer with a morgue and having a point of exhaustion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Someone's about
what
to
does
get
one
a
point
point
of
of
exhaustion do
exhaustion.
again?
It gives
See,
you disadvantage in everything.
Ah, that makes sense.
You got such strong brain fog, man. See, chat, staying up all night isn't quirky or cool. It's detrimental to your health. You should be sleeping. You should be getting 8 hours of sleep every night. Make sure that you have a good sleep schedule, you motherfuckers.
Wait,
I-
you guys
I
don't
want-
get 16 hours of sleep?
You guys don't get 6 hours of sleep?
I think I got like 8-ish last night.
See, it's disadvantage on ability checks. 3 points is disadvantage on attack and saving
And
throws.
attack. Oh, it's not attack. So
It's,
that's
yeah,
No.
the thing is like, let's be honest, ability checks is like all we're gonna probably be doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is why I thought it'd be funny.
So you're just gonna fall asleep directly long. You're just gonna sit there working, pass out.
Yeah,
Explosive,
I think that-
explosive in hand.
There's like a bomb. He's like, I gotta put on. Okay, fuse.
Tick, 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 tick.
It's gonna blow.
It's just a clock.
Yeah.
Looks like a
Uh,
bomb.
Good morning, sleepyheads. We're just gonna hop right into the morning.
Let's go.
Hell
Tell me what y'all do in like waking up. Like when do y'all wake up?
I
Diggory
cry.
probably.
Over
After those 4 hours of trance, Diggory's already out, kind of like, you know, refreshed, just kind of like already preparing breakfast.
See, what I think would happen is Morgan just would not leave, and it would actually just end up with her like just passing out on the spot at some point.
Diggory like prepare. I mean,
Someone
Diggory
did put a
went
blanket on
early,
you at
so
one
they'd
point
be
last
up.
night.
I think like after Diggory's done preparing breakfast for the others, just yeah, sandwiches because can't really heat much. Diggory goes out, goes for a stroll. Do we want Diggory to notice Morgan? Do we want to roll for that?
I mean, they aren't hiding.
It's just kind of like first like Morgan. Morgan, wake up. Morgan. Morgan. He's just kind of shaking Morgan awake a bit.
I'm debating on whether or not. Hang on. Do I want Morgan to wake up or not?
You can roll on it if you can't decide.
I think it would be really funny. Which day? 10 or
day
below,
is
no.
Oh right, I need
11
to
or
roll for
above,
gender.
yeah.
I need to roll for gender.
Roll for
Hold on.
gender.
That's it. Okay, I guess she's awake.
Oh, they them only right now.
All right, let me just pop onto the OBS screen.
Yeah.
I rolled a natural 20 on the most useless thing ever.
Welcome to
happens.
my life, shoddy.
So
So
Diggory's.
the big question is, do I take, or would it just count as a short rest for me then, or would I still take the point?
Did
there's
you
no way
sleep-
she got-
Did you
there's
sleep
no way-
6 hours?
I was gonna say, there's no way she got a full long rest.
Did you get 6 hours at
I
least?
was about to say, I thought it was 4 hours.
Is it 4 hours? I thought.
No, wait, no. Short rest actually.
Short rest is
is,
like an
at
hour to
least
two.
one
Is an hour to two.
Yeah.
How
So what's 4 hours?
long is a long
8 hours.
Googling. 8 hours.
Long
Gotta
rest-
have 8 hours, unfortunately.
Long rest is 8 hours. Short rest is
An
1
hour.
hour.
1 hour.
Yeah, it's an hour.
Yeah, so definitely got a short rest, probably.
So hard to type when your hands in a brace.
Yeah. Fix your hand.
Die.
Duh.
So Diggory's like,
No.
Good morning. Morgan, why didn't you go to... Well, we had rooms.
You- I'm trying to think of how to describe. She still has the thing that she had in her hand before, and there are also definitely papers there. Probably a little bit like, there's probably a little bit of damage on the papers. Let's be real; they've been outside on the ground. The thing looks the thing looks a little bit different. There's like other things clicking and moving on it now.
Ooh,
But-
what did you do?
Just kind of just holds it up, just kind of like shows it.
Oh,
There's nothing really that it doesn't look obvious that there would be like anything that's like, ah, yes, press this and it'll do a thing. It's kind of just moving.
it's like, oh, what's this movement doing there? Does that serve a function? Is it to be pretty? Are you testing something? Looks fascinating. But also, no, wait, I'm not getting distracted. Did you sleep outside? Well, we didn't have to sleep outside.
She's she's given the look, you know.
Morgan, I swear, without me, you would be... I don't know what you would do without me. I don't know what this party would do without me. Probably walk it to its own death.
Also, was my question ever answered? What should I do?
Hmm?
What should I do regarding status?
Point of exhaustion.
Take a
Exhaustion?
short
Okay.
rest.
What?
You can have a short rest, but that's not enough for
Yeah.
Fair.
point of exhaustion.
For a night's sleep. There's like... I swear. Alright, do you need to rest a little longer? The others are still asleep. You could go to the rooms. Or is it a no-sleep night?
She just shrugs.
Oh shit.
Do you want to go with me? Right, the mayor did ask if I could come by again, at least to say goodbye, I suppose, so we can just get going as soon as possible. It's best not to stay here, best not to get attached. You can say goodbye to the clock. Any final notes?
Morgan's one true love, the clock.
Yeah.
Maybe you could take some extra sketches before we go?
Beeps. Kinda just gives a little glint in her eye.
He's like, I'll meet you back up at the clock. I'm assuming the others will know to meet us here. It's fine. It's a very obvious spot. And they go like visit the mayor to kind of like. It's a bit early. It's like, good morning.
Oh, good morning. Are you in your party going on?
Soon the others are still asleep. I sleep a little. Well, I don't sleep.
Is that a elf thing?
Yes, actually, an Eldrin thing. Also, they them will leave for me now.
Alright, PogChamp. That just slipped out.
See, you got reset back to pre-industrial era. PogChamp was slang back in the
I'm going
whatever time it was.
to go jump off a cliff. It just slipped out.
They didn't really.
Alrighty, boys. We're gonna go kill the dragon. PogChamp. Poggers.
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 That's great.
Champ, what does that
Just reminded me
mean?
of how the last thing
No,
I said
no,
to
I'm
one of
not
my
letting that
friends
slip.
who went
I'm
off
like,
to college was poggers.
I said that's great. But
I'm not letting that slip. Champ, what does that mean?
it means that's great. That's awesome.
The
A
DM
very good
fucked
play
up. That's
of
what
the-
it means. God fucked up.
Yeah, it used
I want
it used to be slang back in the day, so it slips out.
Ah, I see. Right, but yes, we will probably be leaving soon. Gotta discuss with the group. Make sure that they don't have anything left to do here, and I just wanted to apologize for last night. I did enjoy dancing.
Oh, you have no need to apologize.
Maybe we'll see you again on the way.
Well, I'm
You
hoping
never
whatever
know.
is troubling you stops troubling you.
It will. Once I reach the mountains.
Well, how about you find
Well-
the mountains?
I know where they are.
Well, it's nice seeing you, Diggory.
You too.
Closes the door.
Yeah. Diggory goes to the clock tower to kind of like wait with Morgan, kind of like watch Morgan prepare, and just kind of wait for the others, like for when they wake up, because they sleep longer. Tries to convince Morgan to at least have a quick nap before they approach, but I don't know if Morgan would.
Nope. I want to suffer. Because I think it'll be funny.
I can't wear this brace for long because this part digs into my skin. But it's only
So
one
we're
half.
waiting on you guys to wake up.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
It leaves
There are
imprints in my
sandwiches by
arm.
there are sandwiches
I'm
set
scared.
up like by the bed.
Okay.
What type of sandwiches are they?
Probably honey.
The return
Something.
of the honey sandwich.
Ah, yes.
I can never get rid of that.
No, you
damn
really
sandwich.
can't.
I really can't, dog. Damn. Alright, but Opal's been awake for a little bit. She's just staying in her room to like just looking at stuff.
Ah!
Good morning. The moon is
Oh,
shining, the tank is clean, and we are getting out of
The tank is clean!
The tank is clean!
Tank is clean. The tank is clean.
Tank is clean!
I'm gonna kill Moss.
Yeah!
Why? Why are you going to kill Moss? What does Moss do?
They said they clipped the PogChamp and sent it in a double feature.
I'm gonna cry.
Wait, where'd they
slipped
send it?
out.
No,
but it-
we need it in this
Wait,
Discord.
hold.
Okay, we can do
Visit
that.
my
Okay,
Discord, guys.
You have a yeah, I was about to say
We
you
have
can
a
send it in
Discord
this
now.
Discord with the link.
You know, there's a
you
Discord
can send it in
server.
We have a
chat.
Discord, guys. You should totally join that Discord and share your thoughts and feelings of the sessions, as well
We
as
got
get
fanners.
notifications when we stream, as well as when I upload the VODs. I'll do it
As
at
someone
9
actively joins.
Ooh.
Or no,
Hello?
nope, somebody actively posted it. There you go.
Oh,
And
yeah,
God
that's
said PogChamp.
Oh yes.
Both Moss,
If you
both
got
Moss
memes,
and
you
Sin
got
are in the same
Finner.
server, so
They have
Sin
to put
just
that in media, but, you
snatched
know.
it.
Good enough.
Good enough.
I
Got
should
memes,
put a
Banner.
channel for just
Man, I
clips.
love the fact that the D&D page is literally just Critical Role.
Well, I have a quest for this on like discussion area, and then D&D memes and D&D general discussion for like just general vibes. Just people want to talk about D&D that's unrelated.
You
There's a
guys
clip-
are
there's a
waking
clips
up.
channel now, but not channel, room in
Chat.
there now. But yeah, good morning. Oof, my arm. Oh, I'm good. We're just gonna use this arm instead.
The monster. Wait, no, there's a demon already under the bed.
I'm friends with the monster.
So wait, are you both just chilling under the bed? Nobody's on top of the bed? Shut up! Nope! Nope! Nope!
Anyways,
I made one comment and y'all did this and the thing from
I didn't
before.
say shit. I didn't
Uh-huh.
say shit. Thank you, son. Thank you, son.
You are my fire, the one
Desire.
desire.
Believe when I say
I want it that way.
tell me why
Ain't nothing
but
but
a heart.
guys, session.
Anyway, I'm so sorry.
Anyway.
We're so fun. We're so fun.
Waking up. in the past
Number
10
number
minutes.
four
Good
murdered.
morning,
Number four murdered
everyone.
by.
It's
Four murdered by
Opal
brother.
and Adrian. When do you guys
God,
wake up?
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
We wake up to I want it that way. Anyways,
That's like the
yeah,
alarm.
that is the only thing you have ever heard Morgan say ever. That I was doing the Morgan voice. which none of you have like heard ever because she doesn't talk.
Well,
And on canon, Morgan sings "I Want It That Way."
good night, I guess. Because it wouldn't be good morning.
I mean,
Yeah.
technically the idioms are still.
We do speak in times, just
Fair.
we don't have the sun put.
Good
Well-
morning.
Good afternoon.
The moon is shining down.
I can't wait for us to leave this and all of us that drank any type of alcohol has a massive hangover.
Yeah.
Or, you know, hasn't actually inhaled and drank any alcohol yet. Who knows? Maybe we'll be drunk.
I mean, technically, we already went outside the walls and we're fine. So
For like a minute.
Which
For like
will-
30
which
minutes
is when
max.
it, like, you know, that minute
True.
will be enough.
True.
yeah.
But yeah, what do
Well-
you guys do?
Pack up my things and I guess
Meet up
look
at the
for the rest of everybody.
Adrian, Opal, over here. Good morning. Good morning.
Why are they always so cheery?
It's a lovely day, isn't it?
I'm dealing with my
What's
own
day?
dilemma, this is-
What was that?
Again, we use the word day.
What was that, Kai?
I'm dealing with my own dilemma, and this is the cheerful greeting I get.
Yeah. Yep.
Opal, are you quite alright? We hardly saw you during the party.
I had a bad apple.
Adrian's behind Opal doing the
Deception
wave off
check.
symbol. Doing the wave off motion like don't.
Deception check. Oh,
Deception? I roll it to see if
Yeah,
it goes
roll
through.
deception.
And then
Alright.
Frog is either passive or normal insight.
I think it would depend on if like they would want
Frog-
to insight on that. A
Are you
7.
wanting?
No, you don't have to worry too much about my insight.
Well, are you
That's a
are you
9.
trying? Okay.
So
wait,
close.
did I actually get it?
Yes.
Holy
Mine
fuck!
was a
I'm just like,
7.
are you sure? I don't think apples here can go bad.
Adrian is still actively doing the like hand motion across the neck. No, don't talk about it.
It's just, I don't know. I guess that or didn't agree with me. Something. I don't know. I just felt sick.
Do you like finally notice? They're like, oh, that makes sense. Yes.
Rolls eyes and head face palms. Rolls eyes and face palms.
Well, I suppose we can head off. Maybe we'll meet Achilles again outside, and we can keep going to the mountains. Mountain time, and leave this place not getting attached anywhere. Let's go.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Start. These boots are made
I already
for
said our
walking.
goodbyes to the mayor and handled everything socially, so we can head off. No delays.
Yay! So how was that last night?
Lovely. It was fantastic. Do I roll deception too?
Yeah, roll deception.
Yeah.
Also, love the wording.
That's a nat 1 plus 4. That is a
Natural
nat
one.
1 in deception.
If this was a certain other campaign of mine, I'd introduce you to rock lore, but this is just.
But no, you get sun lore.
You
You get moon lore.
You get
moon
moon
lore.
Yeah, so that's Diggory's I'm fine. It was probably the most unconvincing I'm fine. It was great.
The
Like,
most
it was great. I'm fine.
I'm fine.
voice
Totally
crack.
not on the
Yeah,
verge
like,
of
like a
tears.
voice crack and like.
Yeah,
Single
when you
time.
asked
I'm
Diggory, like,
fine.
well, it was a fantastic, wonderful night. Oh, I danced all night with the mayor, till it was time to go to sleep, and it was.
Well, anyways.
fantastic. Yes. It was great. Great party. Don't regret
In
anything.
the light of getting off of this topic now, I cannot believe it. Anybody know any travel tunes?
No, we already talked about this. We don't know any travel
Yeah.
tunes.
The whole party starts singing the Wellerman.
But it's best not to sing tunes from times gone by. It's We focus on the now today, and now is us going to the mountain. Let's go to the mountain. Like,
My
Do you even know how far the mountain is from wherever we are?
Let's go.
He face palms again, just so you know.
It's almost just
Head in-
first gonna be
head
like
in
you.
hands.
My favorite thing is looking over at chat and see Sin going, "Ha, bitchless." Sorry, I promise I'm better than this.
Let's go.
You really know
God
that.
laugh.
I'm literally. Look, that's all
Oh.
Aquilus told Diggory far.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
far.
But now, even though it's been a while, like
We're
he
going to
still,
be
like,
with-
while we're here, Diggory does kind of like that foggy look in the eye isn't quite there, but they're just
Hmm.
pushing into it.
Alrighty.
So as we exit this settlement, going back into the wilds of the forest, to continue on the path, there is a stirring in your pocket, Adrian.
Oh? How long have they been? They've been asleep for like 3 days.
Yeah,
I missed that quite a lot.
what I miss.
We saved
well.
or Morgan saved a village that had a clock that stops time and everybody from aging inside of it.
Yeah, the clock was like tick 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 tick, and then Morgan was like, "Oh well, I know exactly what to do. Allow me to handle the
You missed a
entire
lot.
issue."
You missed a lot.
Yes.
It sounds like I did, yeah.
You
Well,
actually
there's, like,
you
the-
slept through an entire feast.
You slept through a party, the fixing of a clock.
Don't
stuff
worry.
happened.
Clock.
It was not like the last one.
What is a clock?
This thing. Can we see it from here?
Anybody have a pocket watch? Clock?
We've already discussed.
Look
it.
at Morgan.
No.
No, you don't.
Look-
Everybody looks at Morgan again.
Have you made a clock by now?
No.
I can't wait until Morgan like makes a pocket watch that does the whole time stop thing. It just
Mhm.
uses it as a grenade.
Time stop grenade.
See, he
Time.
doesn't have that magic though. I don't
Yet.
think.
Yeah.
Yet.
You gotta
Yeah,
level up,
I
man.
will get that somehow.
That's probably a level 20 BS.
That's probably a high level, yeah. But yeah. She like looks over and like the settlement is still able to be seen and you can see it from here. It's like, okay, that's weird.
Yeah,
I think I missed a lot, didn't I?
yeah. Like I said,
Yeah.
you slept through a party, but you were hurting, so that's
Kinda
understandable.
left you to your own until you healed up.
I'm thinking that you probably want to stick closer to one of us at the very least.
Adrian, make just a general intelligence check, because I'm not sure what specifically this would fall under.
Intelligence?
Yeah.
Okay. Not a saving throw. I was about to roll a saving throw. That was about too bad.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I might remember what specifically this may fall under some other time, but
11?
11.
Another 11? Oh my god.
I think that's fine enough. It's not like I feel like if you rub two brain cells together hard enough, you'll create a fire. But maybe the whole time thing was possibly it's just a slight theory of yours, like very vaguely, may have kept Solaris staying asleep.
Fair enough.
Damn.
Possible theory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I keep it to myself.
Yeah, it's probably ridiculous.
Just neat information to know, that's all.
Yeah.
Well, we're on our way again, so...
And yeah, we're on our way again. You all travel through the woods. Is there anything that anyone would like to converse about during this time?
No, I think Diggory just like comments on the general forest. They do at one point actually you say, imagine a forest of far friendlier trees. To think it was real once.
do you pull out the book at any time, Diggory?
Honestly, yeah, we're walking. There's nothing like too much in the way. I do think Diggory like pulls it out and like flips through the pages like gently, like when they're on like friendlier, places to traverse, like walk and read.
Yeah, the traversing isn't that bad. The shades of purple are a little bit of a friendlier shade. The flesh-eating birds stay their distance usually.
That's nice.
Yeah,
That's quite polite of them.
it's very nice of them to not
Considerate.
go in for a dive bomb or something. Yeah. You pull like as you're like looking through the book a little bit like carefully. Solaris does notice it. Hey, what's that?
That is a book.
What's in the book? What's in it? I know what a book is.
Well, sorry with how often you don't know anything. It's hard to guess. It is a history book of the world before the cities fell, apparently. It's... shouldn't care, but it's interesting to know. Knowledge is power. I always thought that.
Can I look?
They really, like, kind of pulls back so, like,
To be
Solaris
fair,
can, like, land
I
on
don't
the
know how to
book.
read, so I just want to look at the pretty pictures.
I can read it out loud for you. Just pick a line.
Apple's like curious too, and it's just like,
Like a light's
I
on
don't
your
know, you're
on your
fine.
shoulder and like is like looking over.
Diggory, like, jumps a bit when she lands on the shoulder. It's like... It's very
Good.
startled me.
What's that top line that has the squiggles?
I don't know what is that top line.
I don't. Let me tell you. Well,
Give me a general
just-
topic.
look,
It's a
Let me read
history
it
book.
to you.
History books don't use the word sex. They use the word intercourse, or lay with, or slept with, or had children with. They use weird words that don't
They
actually.
got
usually
it.
just they
We
usually
get
just
it.
avoid the freaking topic in general.
What's the line? What's the line?
Okay, so
your mom.
it's a line describing. Chat is unhinged.
Yes.
We are unhinged.
Everyone's unhinged, and I'm having a mental breakdown.
We play D&D.
The line, specifically here, is detailing just about like what you can assume is the city that you were reading about before, the one that was in this area. You can assume.
I had a note.
about
I have no
kings.
idea what my note was. What was the name?
I have no
I had notes of
I'm
what it
sorry.
was called.
I may have named it something. I'll look
You
back at the
did.
VOD
That
and I'll
was-
write. I'm so glad we have recordings of this. I can go check. But like,
Yeah. I'll also
I'll-
find my
I'll
notes
check it
later.
out
But
later.
yeah, city name, and it's like, but yeah. Well, all right. Well, this one's about city name, which apparently was one of the oldest cities of the time. Well, actually, a city part of this kingdom. Yeah, the name was of the kingdom, not of the city.
yeah, it was of the kingdom.
Yeah. Apparently, there were multiple cities under one kingdom.
And it does have a picture of like an illustration of the city. Once again, what looks to be during the daytime.
Yeah. And
We can assume to be the daytime at least. You know, the soon.
and my personal theory, though I'm not quite sure about it, is that what's depicted here with the sky being a very odd color and that clearly not being the moon, I'm assuming that this is the myths we've heard that the soon. That's just my personal theory. And here, I believe, is where the knights kept their horses to travel long distances on. And over here, see, there'd be like multiple classes from what I read. So like the knights were like higher class and far richer. It's very fascinating.
She's mostly focused on the picture. She's still just looking at the picture.
It's like, yes, and it's very well drawn. It looked far better in the town, I'll be perfectly honest with you right now. It's a little aged.
She brushes a hand against the weird shape in the sky.
That you clearly like the glowing orb.
What?
It's, I'm saying that you clearly like the glowing orb.
I guess I do.
Well, it does seem pretty. If it isn't the moon, then would be. Well, it. My. I'm quite sure it is the Suin. It sounds a lot like certain descriptions. Well, in myths we've heard before. Would make sense, though. I don't know. Maybe it's some other glowing orb, or maybe the moon was brighter. Who knows? I can't quite find any details on it. It's never acknowledged in the books, oddly enough. It's just there.
That's all very interesting. She's very lost in thought.
Hey, you alright there?
My head just feels a little fuzzy.
You get used to it. You get used to it. It happens a lot out here. Do any of you want to see the book? As long as you're careful of it, you can have a look. That was to the others.
I'm good.
All right.
Like Opal just like hears about the book, goes over to like glance at it, and is just like, huh, when did you get this?
Oh, before the party, the mayor spoke of a time before things were so dark, of a time before the cities fell, as he said. And I must admit, I got a little curious, so I went and bought a book about it. It's a history book. Only from a time before even history reaches. It's quite a fascinating find. Oh, maybe we could see if we can find anything about your settlement. What were the names? Maybe there were cities of similar names.
I'd rather not.
Morgan? Opal? I mean, Opal, if you remember anything. I will take the resounding silence as a no and look around for Hazelden.
Yeah, Opal just looks at
Probably,
you.
probably smart idea.
And then, you know, Morgan's Morgan.
Yep, Morgan's Morganing.
I am sure.
Why is
of
somebody
Ziggurat
saying
says
ponder
they'll
the
look around-
orb?
Diggory says they'll look around for Hazelden, but they actually don't. They just flip randomly.
You guys travel on for a little bit farther. At one point during your travel time, eventually you come to what looks to be a large, like, stream. A good, like, 10 or so yards across.
Water.
Okay,
Water
first
rushing.
and foremost, what is the begging coming from you, Frog?
Someone's setting off fireworks. For
Great,
some reason.
great.
There's no
Water
occasion.
and water.
Fireworks.
Fireworks.
It's Kung Fu Pandu.
Pandu?
What did I just say?
Pandu. Pandu. Is it Pandora too? Pandua?
Right, stream. We ignore
Anyways.
the fireworks stream.
Yeah,
Um,
the
I mean,
little stream, I mean.
You do not notice any, like, easy crossing here, though. But there is a shift of movement on the other side of the water that Diggory can see. So this is the right direction.
Diggory's like, well, can you swim?
Are you?
Yeah.
You want to go swimming? In
No, I need
that?
to cross the stream.
The water is dark and murky and shifts with a foul look.
The water looks lovely.
Just raises an eyebrow at you. What? It just. No. No, it does not. No.
Can I look in the direction that Digger was looking at and see anything? If anything, like, is there anything more? Since I got big dark vision.
Everyone do an investigation check, in fact. I feel like this would be a thing that...
Part of you there, part of you.
21.
Also, dark vision probably
Oh wait,
wouldn't
no,
help
I
through
got
murky
disadvantage.
water,
Hang on.
but-
No,
Okay.
no, not like
Investigation?
through the water, like through the
Oh,
direction
through
of
the
that, like
direction.
that area.
Yeah.
Yeah, that area.
You said
like,
investigation, right?
Yeah, I said investigation.
Yeah.
Disadvantage,
let's
and I
see.
still got a 14.
We got a lovely 18, 10, 14. Okay, so we got Opal the most. Yeah, that makes sense. There is
Yep.
something in the water.
There's something in the water.
There's something in the water, and only Opal can
There's
notice
something
it.
in the water.
Noticed it as something with a
Ye-
slight shimmer, like for a second, weaving in the water.
You know, we don't have to take a swim. It,
Yeah. How far across is the stream, actually?
yeah, how big
Like-
is it?
I said like 10 or so yards, which is like 30 feet, 40 feet ish.
Oh, I can face step across.
Can anyone else?
No.
Hey,
There's the
Demon,
question.
Demon.
Hmm?
Do you know if I can cast catapult on an object that people are holding?
We
That's
can't hold on
very
to it. It would just be the art.
So-
It would just be the item,
Yeah.
You can't hold on to it and be flung with it.
No.
Nope. because that would count towards us. You can, whenever you reach a higher level, catapult something that is like 300 pounds, depending on what level.
Unfortunately, I can only do 10.
Yeah, I know.
It would have been funny.
Catapult's a spell, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not a. Yeah. Okay, so higher
Yeah,
level spell
but,
equals
but with
more.
with artificers, it's still usually something mechanical.
Yeah. Alright, so how do we want to try and get across?
We want to try to attempt to build like a bridge.
Have you told us about the thing in the water?
That's what I'm getting to.
You're like, I still suggest we swim. It should be far faster. And
Not with
if
the
we
I-
thing in the water.
What thing in the water?
Wait, did you guys not see the
What
little
thing in the-
that shined in there while we were talking?
No, what thing in the water? I don't
I'm not
see
sure.
anything in the water.
It's this weird. I don't know. Like, I just saw it swimming in there. It had like a small and I started giving the description that Dima gave me, and it just end off with, I thought I don't know. I assumed Diggory saw it, and
oh no, I
I'm-
was looking at my. I'm pretty sure my sister's on the other edge.
I'm sorry, the chat. The last two messages.
Anyway, moving on.
Yep.
Ignore it, ignore it.
I've just been ignoring
Yes.
chat at this point and just glancing every once in a while.
Yeah. Right. So Diggory's like, well, I'm quite sure if we were to build a bridge, we'd end up having to enter water unless we can
unless
find
someone can
something
help
to.
us.
How
The
deep?
trees. The trees. How tall are the trees?
15 feet?
Make a zip line.
Hmm. Did you say that like in character?
Yeah, I did actually. I was gonna say it out of character.
Diggory is like, I can instantly get him across, no problem. If
You can
you
tie
need
the
me
rope.
to catch anything, you could climb one of the trees. I
Anyone
could-
got catapult?
Anybody have a way to get across in general? That's what I need.
Does anybody have a rope?
Hi.
How long's your rope?
50 feet.
Perfect. Then I could go across now. You could climb up a tree and throw me the rope and I'll attach it to something.
Do you need more rope? I have some too.
I could also shoot a crossbow bolt with it with the rope tied around it and just send the majority of it across. I know I don't use it, but I do have a crossbow.
Nice. Well, should I go to the other end, Finn?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I also have a crossbow.
You
There
have
you
a
go.
gun.
Well, Diggory face
I
steps
have a
to the
gun.
other. Diggory instantly face steps to the other end, and it's like, "All right, throw it my way, or shoot it my way. I'll just pick it up and tie it somewhere."
This might be fun. Adrian starts tying the end of the rope to a crossbow bolt.
Sin, I didn't say 3 feet. I said 30. 30. 30 feet.
Adrian's gonna shoot like at the ground near Diggory's feet.
I'm gonna step away.
Well, you don't know where I'm aiming now, do you?
Diggory's like bouncing
No,
back.
when I see you like draw prepare to shoot, Diggory like steps like further away from the store like a.
Do
Don't
you
worry,
disturb
it's
the
only a
water
plus.
at all?
I'm
No,
staring
I
at the
mean-
water. I'm still staring at the water. I'm still staring at it. These guys are doing what they're doing best, and it's just like I'm still observing it.
Chaos. I'm gonna shoot the crossbow bolt
Okay.
to the other side of the river
Uh,
with the rope attached.
You shoot it across the river and it thunks into the ground, or a tree. Which one were you doing? Ground or tree?
Ground.
Diggory picks that up and ties it to the nearest tree trunk. Oh, not tree trunk, the nearest tree. Like just around
Around this
it.
time, the water seems to churn. I just got distracted. The water starts to churn, and in a 7-foot sized area, it starts to churn, and something rises out of the water.
I think we should hurry up.
Who dares cross my river?
Oh, good morning.
Good evening.
Morning.
Morning, evening. Is it morning or is it evening?
I'm not quite sure. Excuse me, creature, sir, ma'am. I'm not sure. Is it morning or is it evening?
A non-binary monster? I don't know.
Anyways, 1
It
star.
is what looks to be a large serpent.
Oh, a talking serpent. That's fun.
So,
And it like comes out of the water, the head like here, and it notices the rope across and notices Diggory on the other side, and then the other 3 that are still over there.
Hello.
is it morning or evening right now? Sorry for asking. We must have lost track of time.
Oh,
Adrian just looking at Diggory from.
Well,
I live in the
let's
water.
assume it's morning.
Break
Good
is
morning to
gone.
you. Hope you had a nice nap. We're just crossing by.
Yep.
No one crosses my river without my permission.
Oh, may we please cross your river?
No.
Is there anything you want? We can negotiate, we can talk. You seem like a very sophisticated and intelligent serpent. And Opal's meaning this too. Like, it's not
Do a
like a lie,
persuasion
like,
check.
did she genuinely, like,
Persuasion.
like,
Yeah, persuasion
Well-
to maybe not necessarily to cross, but just to
yeah.
Calm them down.
Nice.
Oh god, what?
A 9. Okay.
It should have been
9.
Diggory. Why did you leave it Opal? Opal has nothing charisma.
I should have aided. Wait.
Yeah, wait, you should have taken that. Well, I can't give you disadvantage, but can Diggory roll?
There's like, yes, is there anything we could potentially do to, well, you know, to get your permission to cross?
Well, you've already crossed now, haven't you?
Oh, I can come back. Oh, I can go back.
Do you go back?
If the serpent tells me to.
Adrian is staring at you like, shut
Like,
up!
Diggory's just like, that isn't an issue.
Looks back at the other three. You must prove that you are worthy of my attention.
I slowly start pulling the gun out.
I
No one
just
knows
tell-
what
I
the
just
gun
gra-
is.
Do I notice that the gun's being pulled out slowly?
I'm not trying to hide it.
So I slowly put my arm on you just to put it back down and just grab the gun to put it back
into
down.
the holster.
And how
Just like,
exa-
shh.
and how exactly would we go about doing that?
You know, I've always been a fan of riddles.
I mean,
Okay.
we could
Oh,
give
Diggory's like,
you
oh,
a meal.
that sounds lovely.
Of course, you would be enjoying that. Okay. Well, if you're a fan of riddles,
You can't help. You
tell
already
me
crossed.
Oh.
we can
I'm
go back.
leaving you guys. Yeah, I can go back.
It's not worth it. Shut up.
Oh.
Shut up. Shut up.
It's
Alright.
crazy.
All right.
Shut
I'm
up!
sorry.
I mean,
I'm
they're
very
they are
sorry.
Very
they are
aggressive serpent.
asking. Yeah, it seems like. Okay, then I guess riddle us.
Riddle us this.
Yeah.
What is alive without breath and cold as death, never thirsty but always drinking?
Hold on, my brain just fucking malfunctioned the fuck
What?
out. Hold on.
Yeah, I can't.
Okay. Reiterate that. I'm sorry. I'm a little stupid today.
What is alive without breath and as cold as death, never thirsty but always drinking? Do you have an answer?
Sponge.
Wrong.
Please don't tell.
Don't say it.
Why?
First time that Morgan spoken 2 sessions.
I didn't even. I just said that out loud as a thought. I didn't even mean that.
Morgan just says that, and we're just look at them, just like.
No. I
Two more guesses.
I can imagine if it was Morgan, it would just kind of. Morgan would kind of just look like they're actually thinking, and then just like say really quietly, "Sponge."
And he heard you.
It's like the
He
mo-
heard
it's
you.
like just like
Do you have a guess? Cause I have one.
just really quiet.
I'm a little stupid right now. I can't. I actually don't have a guess, considering the fact I was trying to write it down, but I couldn't write it down fast enough.
Yay!
Was it-
I got
okay.
one.
Oh no.
And what is your answer?
Fish.
Ding, ding, ding! We got a winner. Come on by. And the serpent like adjusts itself so like there's like stepping stones, but it's the serpent's back.
I feel like I've seen this from somewhere where the serpent used themselves as a stepping stone.
I wonder. Shut the fuck up. though.
Diggory is on the other side cheering like, "Woohoo! Go Adrian!"
Is it just Adrian that gets to cross?
Probably.
Just cross. I don't
Well, I-
all day.
Cross.
Okay.
I cross.
You all-
Okay, we're
you all
going.
can go. Just go. Just
Yay.
Get
Yep,
out.
just going.
Get out of my river.
Get out! Out!
Bye.
Get out! Get out!
He grabs his rope. After he crosses, he grabs the crossbow bolt and just drags the rope out as fast as he can to get rid of the rope.
Diggory's just like, "Thank you for the riddle. Thank you for the riddle, serpent."
I don't care.
Bye.
Please
Have a
go
good day.
away.
Bye. Go. Shoot. Go.
Between
Goes
us,
back into the
that
water.
was a very rude serpent. That was an extremely rude serpent. Just between us.
You crossed his river. Well, you crossed his river without permission, so one could argue
I-
that he's angry that you were rude.
Well, there wasn't a sign saying anything. I'm sorry.
I'm going to
I
laugh when there was a
apologize.
sign and we just missed it.
There is not a sign now.
Oh. I think the river boiling and him rising out of it was technically the sign.
Yeah, the fact that
Well,
the
that
water
sign was far
dangerous.
too late.
To be fair, most of us don't have the ability to just teleport.
Well, we had the plan.
True. Okay.
And you did it! Congratulations! Can we play riddles sometimes? I really like riddles.
Yeah. Yeah, we can play riddles sometimes.
I like what I was gonna say that most of y'all can't read. Don't know.
Yeah.
Obviously, gay people can't read.
I-
Obviously, I can't read. I can't
Well,
read my own notes.
Diggory,
Yeah,
Diggory grabs the closest person to Diggory just by the arm and is like, well, let's go! Can't lose our pace now. We've already stopped at 2 towns and a very long stop at the party, so...
Well, do you want a riddle?
Yes!
You get one. You get one per day. How about that? And you can think about it until the end of the day, until we rest.
Sure,
Just passing time.
of course.
What has roots that nobody sees, is taller than trees, up it goes, and yet it never grows.
Oh. That's okay, well, I'll have
You
to
get
think
you
about
get
it.
the rest of the day to think about it.
Alright, I'll just write it down for myself. I like that. I'll have a riddle for you tomorrow.
Okay.
So Solaris was in someone's pocket again.
Probably mine.
Probably. She's getting like a whole little room in your pocket or something. Just like
Yeah.
got all her really.
Her, like an acorn or something that she found. Like,
Yeah,
this is me.
like little things that she's found. That pocket is just her room now.
Yeah, essentially. It's like one of his coat. It's like one of the pockets inside the, not inside the coat, but like on his shirt. Or, no. I don't know. Anyways,
It's a
continuing.
pocket that exists.
It's a
somewhere.
pocket on the
But-
coat, probably.
Yeah. Everyone, you know, as y'all go, make a perception check for me.
Perception.
Perception.
That's
Perception. Perception. Would somebody like
Percep-
advantage instead of
20.
Anyways,
I see nothing.
It's so funny because Diggory's meant to suck at perception, but for some reason just doesn't because my rolls say
I'm
so.
distracted by Solaris flying out and flying back into the pocket.
total of 5.
She has a leaf now, and she's like, wow, this is a cool leaf. We'll put it
You
with the
having
rest.
fun there?
So we got a
It's good.
27 and a 5. I'm guessing that Morgan doesn't care. Oh wait, the
About
5 is a
what?
1. Never mind.
What?
It's a natural 1 plus
Seven.
4.
Just general perception?
Yeah.
just general perception.
Okay.
A 17.
Uh,
Okay. So
Hang on. I still have disadvantage.
Yep.
10.
10.
all right. So we got essentially just Digger with the unnatural 20.
Yeah.
Everyone else, you know, they're talking and stuff. You look around and notice that the trees are getting thinner.
Oh.
As in, less of them. Farther apart.
Oh. We're coming across a
Yeah,
plane
seems-
or something different.
Diggory's, yeah. Diggory definitely like, oh,
The wind is
wait.
getting sharper.
seems we're stepping out of the forest.
And into the plains.
Yeah. Everyone, prepare in case any more storms come by. Eyes peeled for regular shelter, please, because you know how the plains are.
After 20 minutes of traveling, you do get to the edge of the forest. As you step out of the tree line, you see just what looks to be an endless horizon of flat earth.
I can't believe the world is flat.
Says the scientist. Anyways,
There is grass, but it is short and isn't able to grow much. The trees behind you are the only thing that shows in this landscape, except for in the distance. hazy from how far away it is, and the atmosphere of the horizon kind of clouding. But you see a slight silhouette of what looks to be jagged peaks.
Within sight, but so far.
That's better than before.
Does everybody? Does everybody here have some sort of coat or blanket or something for whenever, if and whenever we bunk down?
I have my hoods and cape.
Does anybody have an extra one for Opal over there? Because I noticed, unless you happen to have a
Crop
cloak
top.
hidden in your backpack or something.
Apple like starts digging in and stuff like that. It's just like,
Do you have a blanket? Do you have a coat, a cloak, anything?
not really.
Anybody have an extra one?
I have a leaf.
Thank you.
DM.
Use a and
Yeah.
I just rolled a higher wisdom.
Hey yo, that's the highest wisdom we've gotten so far.
So, as we're standing there looking at those, Diggory very quietly says, "We need to turn back." You need to turn back. You can't. You need. No, you have to turn back. You have to go to. I don't know if you can. The land shifts. Sorry, I've been thinking about this for too long. I should have said something earlier. You need to go back. Maybe that town that stops time. That's safe for you. That place is safe. You need to leave.
wait, who? What?
Who?
What?
You need to leave. I think that's a pretty clear thing to say.
Who are you talking to?
All of you. I'm sorry. What was I thinking bringing you along?
I like the insight check.
Go on ahead.
Diggory.
And you all are not standing under
Yeah.
the trees anymore, correct?
We're like standing on the cusp of the trees.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
kind of like
because-
near trunk.
That
let me
was-
roll. That
It's-
was.
That's a fun roll.
Okay,
Ooh, that's a good
Adrian!
one there.
That also you
Let
rolled
me-
high before, so I'm gonna describe what you see. You know how before, when we met Aklis, Diggory's look was kind of clouded over. The eyes, like almost a mist covering them. You don't see that anymore. That absence that you've been seeing in Diggory's eyes, almost all journey, only sometimes fading but then coming back, that's currently gone. For the first time that you've ever seen Diggory, honestly, I dare say Diggory seems sane. I was stupid to let you come with me. I don't know why I invited you. I let go too far. You need to turn back now. You can't go to the mountain. You can't follow me.
Is there a reason why?
I told you. No. I've spoken about the lost before. I'm going where they're going. And the lost never come back. It's too late for me. I've made my decision, but you need to stop following me. While I'm still in the mind space to even say this to you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Should've
It's a
tracked
Full
you
moon
along.
out tonight.
Can I roll in insight as well?
Go ahead. I mean,
did-
if you want to investigate me.
What did you say, Demon?
It's a full moon out tonight.
Oh my frog! Wait. Where are you guys looking? Because Diggory
At
turned away
you?
from the sky. Diggory turned away from the sky, from the moon.
At
specifically
you.
At me.
I would like to
The
describe
sky's
something.
behind me.
This
Oh,
is
okay.
a good position right here. You all are looking at Diggory. They are framed perfectly where the moon is just behind their head, almost like a weird, unholy halo. It's a very bright moon tonight.
You're gonna describe this, and I'm not gonna be able to get it out of my head, and I'm gonna just
Which is
want
why
somebody
I
to
thought
heart
of
it
it.
now.
I'm good. I might draw this one, but yeah.
Please, if you trust me at all, and you really shouldn't have before, but now, please turn away and leave me be.
You don't even need dark vision at this point. The moonlight is very bright.
And don't look. No, turn your eyes away from the sky, please. We can enter back into the forest. Say our goodbyes, right? That's how we're going to do that.
Opal looks at Adrian, just back at Diggory, and it's just like contemplating on doing something that they probably understand, but they're not sure how to like properly react to it.
Morgan is currently shuffling through her stuff right now.
Also, wait, what did you roll for inside, Kai?
12.
12. Okay.
It was a sad roll.
You don't, like, you definitely don't see as much as Adrian. You've not noticed, but when Diggory mentioned the Lost, like, Diggory told you about the Lost before, so you should know, like, full well. You probably noticed that Diggory's wilting. That, like, some of the leaves are, like, they're falling, and with what Diggory said, with that context, with what you got, you can probably notice that. But the clouds on the eyes, like the clouded eyes, and now the kind of more aware look, that's what Adrian noticed.
As
Look,
a leaf falls, Solaris, sitting on Adrian's shoulder, is listening intently to what you're saying. But looks past you, flutters up, and goes past you to look directly at the moon.
Diggory, oh my god, Diggory turns around to look and tries to catch her.
She
But in that-
flutters out of your
But in that moment, Diggory's facing directly at the sky, so I'm gonna do another one to see
There's
if
actually no
I've
need.
lost.
There's actually no need,
Mhm.
No-
because
Ah!
what
No need?
Solaris is gonna do
Oh?
Ayo?
as
Ayo?
she goes by you and evades your capture, she looks directly at the moon and says, "Get the fuck away from my friends." And a glow emanates from her and almost acts like a shield. And the moon's glow doesn't seem so bright anymore. It's almost overshadowed by the large amount of warm yellow lighting that emanates from Solaris,
What
covering
did
all
you-
of you in a dome.
So wait, can I say that I've got, like, I'm, like, just fully aware again with that?
Oh yeah. This completely blocks you
Okay.
from the moon.
So I'm no longer struggling, okay.
Mhm.
I
have
didn't
you
know that they
done?
can do that.
Does that do anything for us?
Not necessarily.
We notice it. I mean,
It's
I feel like
glowing.
that's the
Okay.
thing.
It's warm.
How did you do that?
She turns back to look at you and was just, "I'm really not sure. But I don't like that. I don't like that."
Pointing at the
Shouldn't-
moon?
Yeah, I'm pointing at the moon. "I don't like that. He's mean.
He?
I don't know where all these thoughts are coming from, but I want to help."
God damn, the moon got jealous of the sun. Kicked him out of the
Damn,
heavens.
shoddy.
Right. There is just like, my words still stand. You can't go to the mountain. They're lost. I've told you about them before. In those that get lost in the sky. I'm lost in the sky. I left following something that isn't there. And I don't know if I'll come back to thinking that because there's no cure. I spent my life trying to figure out how to save them.
Your sister.
She's long gone. She disappeared about 100 years ago. She's
You're
never
right.
coming back.
It is dangerous. I still need to go, though. And if it's dangerous for you three, then just the two of us can go.
Morgan has been fiddling with something this entire time, and I. It's not listed in my inventory, but with all the other random pieces of scrap metal, if you'll permit me, Demon.
Go ahead. I believe in you.
Morgan pulls out two objects. Two small little objects. They look like little rings. She goes up to Diggory. Kind of just slips one onto like a random finger or something. She slips the other one onto herself. And just for the pure sake of it, I want to cast Warding Bond. Just kind of, just a little fun, just a fun little thing. So, the description of Warding Bond is, or it technically has a duration, but I want it to be
Depends on
special. So it just, so
close it
essentially
is.
what it does is it gains +1 bonus to AC, resistance to all damage, and yeah. So yeah, Diggory would gain +1 to AC, resistance to all kinds of damage, and also every time they take damage, I take the same amount. I just want what it looks like is this yeah, Morgan kind of slips it on, and there is an orange the orange glow of like her magic kind of just swirls around the two rings. And it kind of just envelops the two of them, both kind of just like dancing around almost.
And what you're intending here is like a bond, and you're using the
Yes,
spell as the catalyst.
If it has it has a duration of
I
an
know it has
hour,
a
but
duration.
honestly-
I think for flavor reasons, the damage resistance and the AC bonus may last the duration, but afterward the ward with the like with the connection and the whole damage thing, like you take damage, it goes to the other person sort of thing. I think that will stay up until you decide to dispel that.
Yeah, so you're stuck with me now, fucko.
I just read that too.
It's that's
Somebody commented on the Guardians of Ga'Hoole movie, and I cried internally.
Oh my
God.
love that movie.
That movie's so awesome.
It's so great.
So good. But yeah,
I don't worry, I'm not giving you a ring or anything, but I made a comment a while ago that I am lost. I got nowhere to better be. I have nobody waiting on me anywhere. I have nothing to go back to.
You are Opal?
Look, I think I made it clear from the very beginning that no matter what, I'm gonna want to seek the truth. And if it leads me to where you're going, then might as well. The key thing is, I don't think any of us can do things alone. we kind of need each other, and if you're gonna go in that direction, I'm gonna follow you.
You are all aware. I'm probably going to die. I look specifically at Morgan with that ring, with that one.
We're all going to die eventually, one way or another.
I know nothing of my past, and honestly, if it leads me to my death, then so be it.
You really are all lost.
I just want to make the end memorable.
Since the day you met me.
Yeah. Been that way for a bit.
Well then, I can't guarantee my mind's clarity for long. I'm lucky I left before it was completely gone.
Well,
I
you
can't
got us two to keep you on the right path. Adrian punches Wolf on the shoulder.
And Morgan gives him a look.
And Morgan's here. No offense, but you've kind of just been going with whatever the hell happens.
Yeah.
She shrugs.
Dickory actually looks at you with a kind of smile. It's like, you're idiots.
Opal goes in to like actually like genuinely hug you. Like to like a good side hug, just like, yeah, well it takes one to know one.
Yeah.
I hope that once I reach my destination, you can all find your homes. I don't think I'm going back.
If not, we can always find a new one.
Hey, maybe there's always the slightest hope that whatever waits on the mountain is fine. I'm pretty sure when I think that it's mostly the sky talking.
Well,
I don't know. I want to see snow again one day.
That sounds pretty.
well, I need to go to the mountains because I can sense myself being pulled there. It feels right to go, but
It's not always the best feeling to follow, but I'd be a hypocrite to deny you that. Especially after you helped us now.
whatever, wherever I came from, it is in direct opposition of whoever the fuck that is, pointing at the moon behind her. I don't know what is going on, but I intend to find out.
Makes two of us.
I want the truth.
Makes three. Well, that makes four of us. Morgan.
Morgan's along for the ride.
Morgan's like,
Yeah. Listen, man. Listen, man. Diggory followed Morgan at first. Now Morgan's just they're just stuck with Morgan. You're stuck with me now, bitch.
Yeah.
Stuck with you now, fuckos.
well,
It's taking friendship bracelets to the extreme.
Pretty much.
this plane.
Now we are mortally bonded.
This plane's gonna be.
You will
very-
die if one of you dies.
Yeah.
Or at least you will go down to 0.
As long as I am awake, I can keep this barrier up, but I gotta sleep eventually, so.
Let's go while we can. We cannot. It's the sky. The problem is the sky. Whatever is in it, it lures people away one by one. At least in my species. I'll be honest, you guys seem immune. As
Or
long as we
we
can...
just haven't been exposed to it as long, I guess.
You have been warning
So-
them not to look, so.
Yeah. Perhaps. Either way, keep your eyes away from the sky. You might not be as sensitive as my kind, but it's best safe than sorry. We'll be going through the plains, so we have to keep our eyes down to the ground, cover as much ground as possible, and when Solaris is asleep. Not look. No matter if our eyes wander, okay?
When Solaris is asleep, we probably need to be resting.
We take cover.
Yeah. Well,
It's
the plan.
we need to cover our eyes when we sleep. It's when I go into my trances that I find myself easiest looking up.
Well, I got a small solution to that. He just holds up a bandage. I'm sorry, but you're not gonna be able to see for the first couple of minutes when you wake up.
I got a bandana if you want to really make it seal the deal.
That works
I mean,
better.
I have a
That
hood that
I
like...
kind of need these.
Fucking Opal unties a bandana she's always had around her wrist and just like literally ties like Diggory. Just like that should be it.
Like right above Diggory's on Diggory's forehead. Just pull it down.
All right. The barrier's not down yet.
Yeah,
I'm
but
still awake. I got at least a
Considering-
good 24 hours in me.
considering how long you sleep,
Well, I was hurt before.
yeah, and considering how much shit we get into danger-wise, it's probably going to bound to happen again.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well, I suppose Van and Diggory like kind of holds out the hand like in that like team motion. It's just like till the very end then.
Solaris puts her tiny little hand on yours.
Well, don't leave me hanging.
I didn't sign up for this, but he puts his hand in anyways.
Yes, you did.
He puts his hand in anyways.
Sure. I already made it this
I
far.
said
give me a
I
five.
said I'm your friend. That doesn't mean I'm gonna start doing dances and everything for you
Oh,
off the bat.
come on. I feel like you
Teamwork
enjoy the
makes
small
dream work.
dance.
Oh, just you wait. Just you wait.
You still have 24. You still have until we sleep for the riddle, by the way.
Oh, now that my mind's clearer. You're in danger.
Uh huh. Does Morgan join in the little go team thing?
Doesn't say anything, but it
Yeah. 'Cause
it's
Yeah,
like
Diggory does it like...
I was about to say, doesn't say anything, but she'll join in the motion.
Diggory does it like... A bunch of fools walking to our deaths. What a fitting end.
Eh.
I don't see anyone.
It'll be
to go
fun.
with.
Diggory takes the first steps out and kind of for the first time looks, like feeling safer, looks directly towards the moon, kind of like inspecting it. And kind
You
of
can see
being
its
like...
shape, but the glow does not reach you.
Mm. And Diggory's like... I made a promise when I left. That I'd find out where you took the others. I'm keeping that promise.
The moon
Walk
blinks.
forward.
we walk into the plains.
Yeah.
And we walk into the plains. And usually, because we started half an hour late, I would want to continue. But I think this is such a good stopping point.
Yeah, it really is.
And he really is.
I think this is a good stopping point. Yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't that
that's the
awesome?
wisdom roll. That's the wisdom rolls I've been making since the beginning.
This is what happens when you put a bunch of story creators, voice actors, and D&D players into the same category.
No, when you said that we have the mountains inside and like a clear thing, I'm like, yeah, okay.
That's a good
Like I
roll
was
time,
like,
and then
if,
you got
if
high?
I succeed this roll, then that is good.
That was. I love the stories that the just dice rolling can give.
Oh, it's great.
No, so you know how throughout the different sessions, I've been like rolling these wisdom checks whenever whenever the topic went towards
Yeah.
either going into the unknown, the lost, or specifically looking back on what you left.
The thing is,
Those
people,
were
they have a negative modifier in wisdom.
Yeah,
yeah, I
Yeah.
have a -2 in
But,
wisdom. And
okay, so
here's the thing: when we leveled up, my wisdom went down even more.
Yeah.
but point being, you could have technically had that moment at any time that you've rolled those, and it literally waited until session 6, frickin' right in sight of the frickin' mountains, through a plane where you can't avoid the sky.
Yep.
Diggory got stupider.
We
I
are
rolled
just
it
caught in the
silently.
narrative.
I rolled it silently to either like ignore it if it wasn't high enough or act on it, because I was like, this would be a moment. Because here's a little thing. Diggory knows that they're walking. Like all this time, Diggory's known they're walking to their death. They just kept the force pushed back, but they've known. This was just enough of a moment of clarity, seeing that mountain of like, I'm dragging them with me.
To death.
I
Yeah.
almost cried this session.
Why did you nearly cry this session?
Diggory!
Immediately unplugged my headset apparently, so I can't hear anything. Yay.
Damn.
God, I've been
Actually-
waiting to
There we
use
go.
Morning Fund because I
That
thought it
was
would
so
be
cute.
cute.
Dude, Morgan and Diggory, like the. Also, just for the chat, just to be clear, Diggory has 19 intelligence, 7 wisdom.
If this bitch goes down, I'm going down with him.
Well,
We love, like,
I've
Diggory.
had it's funny because I've had boarding bonds since the beginning as well.
Nice.
This was, dude. I mean, this was perfect because it was essentially Diggory was like, "I'm gonna die," and Morgan essentially went up and said, "Well, if you die, I'm dying with you, Beaver."
No, you're not,
Sin.
bitch. I'm
Hey,
going.
hey, Sin. You know a funny thing in my server, there's a little room called character references.
You're actively in the server.
And you, yeah.
Sin, you
You
are
are
literally
actively in
I
the
had a room for
server,
that.
and we have Kai drawing their reference, Froggy
I put all
drawing
the
their
original
reference,
references
Kira
and
doing
my
their
full
reference, Demon doing their reference, and Demon doing the full ref.
Also,
Yeah.
Sin, you already have Morgans. I've sent it in Sondercord before.
Yeah, like I put it all in one room though for clarity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was a fun session. No, when
Oh,
I
that's so
when I rolled, because okay, it's really hard. Like when I rolled like enough, I was like, oh, like here's the thing, the threshold for like a moment of slight clarity was above 10. So when Diggory rolled a 9, that's why Diggory also reacted, like instead of going to oh cheery whatever, I kind of like no during the party.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, one second.
Mhm.
I'm fucking around.
Got the answers.
This was a good session.
This
A
was
lovely
good.
session. A lovely session. I swear. I swear I can speak English. I swear.
Can you? Can you
I
really?
love Solaire.
I'm not even
Hey,
even
guys,
multilingual.
Correct theory, the final boss is either the moon or a moon beast.
or an incarnation and or avatar of said moon.
And you take
Plot
the moon,
twist.
and you take
It's-
the moon.
The
It's-
next Go ahead.
No, you go.
The next campaign is Search for the Moon.
Quest for the sun. Search for the moon. Oh
Fun
man.
fact.
We play
Fun
bad
fact.
guys next time.
The Polish version of Despicable Me is titled "How to Steal the Moon." So
That's funny.
That's
funny.
That's great.
Oh, poop.
Well,
well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream.
then. Bye, chat.
Bye,
you next
chat.
Someone's gonna die.
It's gonna be me. I'm gonna die.
Yeah,